Didn't walk, was on crutches, missed about 2 weeks of sparring. That was good enough to go in there, but I definitely felt that my cardio was affected, but I think I healed my...
Unfortunately, there is going to be, there needs to be an inquiry straight after this, why, what. But that's what I'm hearing. This news is as fresh to me as it is you. I'm quite sure when this goes out, it'll be all over the place.
No, but that really, really rattled him for him to think of and plan doing something like that.
Yeah, because we see things
stubborn, and you know, he doesn't understand what the business means to us. So, you know, again, this is not something that we do often, but we're not fucking around.
See, Joshua's never enjoyed the size benefit like he has going into the fight with Jake Paul. And the only thing about it that could be real or look real or sound real is if he goes out and he plans and he threatens and he does the best of his ability.
To pull out with all the money that's been spent and for squeaky bum time is not the way forward. And I know I think Jake Paul's game.
in the hospital.
We're determining whether he's going to be fit to box. If he's not well enough, then obviously he won't fight, but we don't know what the outcome is yet.
Basically, I sprained my ankle, tore the ligament, bruised everything.
The boxing world has been rocked by a stunning development. Jake Paul has pulled out of his mega fight with Anthony Joshua, citing a significant ankle injury that left him on crutches and cost him 2 crucial weeks of sparring. While Paul insists he's healed, he admits the setback compromised his conditioning and preparation. This isn't just a minor delay. It's a collapse of the most anticipated event of the year, turning months of hype into instant chaos and leaving a trail of financial and promotional wreckage. The backlash from the industry has been immediate and severe. Promoters are furious, highlighting the colossal investments now in jeopardy. To them, this looks less like an injury and more like a catastrophic failure of professionalism, a sign that Paul underestimated the monumental business and physical responsibility of headlining a fight of this magnitude. The excuse of a bum ankle rings hollow against the backdrop of 9-figure deals in global television rights.
Problem that Paul ran into is when Feldman turned in a ridiculous decision, which is where Paul should have left it.
He's a big punch in heavyweight, and fake Paul's never been in with a heavyweight. Like I said earlier, he lost to Tommy Fury, a cruiserweight. He lost to him. Tommy Fury's not even British level, so you can't chuck fake Paul in with Anthony Joshua and take it serious.
Artists with fights that have literally ended in seconds. He's fought legends: Klitschko, Usyk, Ruiz, Ngannou.
Biggest shot I have seen live.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Because Joshua's going to try to make an example out of him, for sure.
And will.
I mean, Anthony Joshua's one of the biggest one-punch KO artists. What he did to Francis Ngannou, good lord.
Yes.
Do you want that?
If he do it or not, this is a car crash. And people will watch it, because that's what people do at car crashes. That's what this is.
If it's a real deal, I'm not saying he can't fight. I'm not saying he's rubbish. I'm not saying he's useless. But we will see how good he is. And if I'm right in what I'm saying, he'll quit.
Many insiders and analysts see a deeper, more telling story behind the injury report. For weeks, the narrative surrounding this fight has been one of dire warning. Anthony Joshua is a physical mismatch of terrifying proportions. Given the relentless talk of Joshua's concussive power and elite experience, Paul's last-minute withdrawal feels to many like a calculated exit, a way to avoid the brutal reality awaiting him in the ring. The timing transforms a medical issue into what appears to be a strategic retreat from a danger he ultimately chose not to face. The contrast between the two fighters has never been more stark. Anthony Joshua was deep in a grueling, focused camp, honing his skills with a frightening intensity. Jake Paul, meanwhile, is now defined by a canceled press conference and a doctor's note.
The Jake Paul in our world. So there'll be more of a judgment on Anthony Joshua than there will be on Jake Paul, because Anthony Joshua is expected to get this boy blasted out of there.
Joshua is Anthony Joshua. You know, he's multiple-time champion, Olympic gold medalist. You know what I mean? The last time somebody stepped in the ring with him that didn't have that much boxing experience was Ngannou, and you seen what happened to him.
got that many people around him that I wouldn't be surprised if he thinks he's got a chance against Anthony Joshua. You know, Jake, I watched him, Jake. You'll knock him out. Yeah. It's like, you know, but, you know, there's a difference between fighting Gervonta Davis, even Canelo Alvarez, and then
for what should happen. This is a one-round job because AJ, even though he's past his best, even though he's seen better days, he throws a nice 1-2 down the middle. He's got a nice bit of distance, and Fake Paul can't fight. He just can't. I don't care what anybody tells me. He can't fucking fight. He lost to Tommy Fury, for crying out loud.
Jake Paul can come 15-20% in regards to Anthony Joshua. He's a completely different specimen. Look, you'll see what it looks like when they stand next.
The story is no longer about an audacious challenge. It's about a spectacle that imploded when the bright lights got too hot and the opponent too real. The consequences are severe. For Jake Paul, this is a devastating blow to his hard-earned credibility. It raises fundamental questions about his durability and resolve when faced with a genuine world-class threat. For Anthony Joshua, it only solidifies his aura as the avoided boogeyman of the division, a force so intimidating he can make a headline superstar vanish ahead of schedule. The fight that promised to define an era has instead ended with a whimper, leaving everyone to wonder, was this a simple twist of fate? Or the inevitable result when bold talk meets the unforgiving truth of heavyweight boxing?